ABC Finance presenter Alan Kohler has found himself at the centre of an artificial intelligence controversy. An AI-generated article has fabricated a confrontation with the CEO of the Commonwealth Bank. The story includes several AI images on the set of the ABC's 7:30 program with Sarah Ferguson. Let's bring in Alan Kohler to discuss this further. Good afternoon to you, Alan.
G'day.
Now, obviously, this story you've spoken about leads to this bigger conversation about what on earth is going on with AI, because we've seen some pretty seismic shifts in the last week or two. Can you just first start with letting my viewers know exactly what happened there with that story where you and Matt Comyn, the CBA chief, got into alleged fisticuffs?
Well, it was just supposedly a confrontation between me and Matt Comyn on the set of 7:30, and it was a 2,000-word article that appeared. It would look like it was on the ABC's website. It had all the ABC signage on it, so it looked really authentic, and it was complete with pictures of me and Matt Comyn having a Barney, and that he apparently threw off his microphone and stormed off the set. So obviously it wasn't completely untrue, but a lot of people sent the article to me asking if this really happened. And it really kind of brought it home. I mean, I've been keeping an eye on AI for a while, and, you know, because it's such a big deal. But that kind of made it personal in a way, and I thought, well, this is interesting.
Yeah, and you've written about that online. People can go and see how AI got personal last week with your article there. Can you just take me back to the last week? There were two fairly seismic shifts with resignations and a really interesting article by an AI entrepreneur, Matt Schumer, and it was titled "Something Big is Happening." What did you make of what he had to say?
Well, I thought it was fascinating and really sobering. And, you know, it's a very long article, it's 5,000 words or so, but I'd really urge people to read it. I mean, it's had 55 million views, so it's gone viral. But also a bloke from Anthropic, which made Claude AI, he was in charge of safeguards at Anthropic. He resigned saying the world is in peril. And then someone else resigned saying it's all, you know, this is all getting too much. So look, it was just, as I said in the article, it was a bit of a week for wake-up calls about AI, including a personal one for me.
So what do you think is then, when you're looking at it from a business, from an economics perspective, what are the wake-up calls? We hear so much about, on the one side, it will bring huge opportunities. On the other, you've got lawyers, accountants, marketers running for the hills.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is that social media is dead. It can't, I mean, you can't, if you can't believe what you see on social media anymore, then nobody's going to use it. It's finished. I also think that photographic and video evidence in court will be useless in future because you can't believe it. The videos being produced by AI and the photographs of me and Matt Comyn were completely believable and authentic looking. And so what a lot of our legal system is based on, it seems to me, it becomes worthless as well. You know, and sort of fundamentally, the other thing that's occurred, has occurred already and is occurring further, is that the price of intelligence is collapsing towards zero. It's similar to what happened, as I wrote in the article, it's similar to what happened with when the internet was invented, where what was previously used for communication was what was called circuit switching, where a single line was established between you and somebody else, and you had to pay the telecommunications company, the telco, for that line, and that was quite a big cost. And then what's called packet switching was invented, which became the basis of the internet, and that reduced the cost of communicating towards zero. And that led to, you know, everything we see on the internet, all the social media and everything. But the thing about the cost of intelligence collapsing towards zero is that intelligence is us. That's our thing, right? So suddenly it does get personal for all human beings, it seems to me.
What do you think it's going to do with respect to the distribution of labour?
I don't really know. I mean, the range of forecasts about the level of permanent unemployment as a result of AI is from 0 to 100%. I mean, Elon Musk and a few others have said that AI will take all jobs, all human jobs. And other people say, don't worry about it, it's fine, it won't take anything. So look, somewhere between 0 and 100% is probably where the truth lies, because there'll still be some jobs that won't be taken by AI, but the question is, what will the level of permanent unemployment be? And I think it won't be 0, and it won't be 4%, which is the current level of unemployment. Will it be 10 or 20 or 30? I don't know.
And the time frame is concerning and challenging. The head of AI at Microsoft is saying, you know, we're looking at this kind of shift between 12 and 18 months. You speak in your article about the fourth industrial revolution. I mean, how close do you think we are to something quite revolutionary here?
Oh, well, this is a revolution. There's no question about that. The fourth, it's called the fourth because the first industrial revolution was the late 18th century with steam, power and all that. And then electricity was the second, and then computing was the third, and now AI is the fourth. That's what people say. I mean, it seems to me that this one is greater, more powerful, more worrying in some ways than the other three, really, because it basically challenges what it is to be human. I mean, and the thing that we need to think about is that, you know, our brains, which are incredibly complex, wonderful organs, took millions, billions of years to evolve. AI is evolving exponentially. I mean, every week there's some kind of new release, some sort of extra capacity in AI. So the evolution of artificial intelligence is happening, you know, 1 million times more quickly than the evolution of our brains.
So do you think we should all be doing what the head of safeguard research at Anthropic is going to do now? He's going to go off and study poetry and devote himself to the practice of courageous speech.
Yeah, well, that's something. I mean, I've been trying to think about, you know, what should I tell my grandchildren to do, you know, that won't be taken. I think probably sport, professional sport. I don't think we're going to be interested in watching robots play tennis. I reckon it'll be probably human sport. It will stay human.
Okay.
Art probably, but then again, I don't know.
Oh, there's NFTs. There's a whole lot of digital art out there, isn't it, breaking in?
I know, that's right. So look, I think, I don't know, I think it's really concerning. Actually.
Yeah.
Really,
look, your article is a really sobering read. Just before I let people know where they can see that, have you spoken to CBA Chief Matt Comyn about all of this?
No, I haven't. I should give him a call, shouldn't I? Just say...
You guys have got to make up.
That's right.
Alan Kohler, thank you very much.
No, my pleasure.
And you can read Alan Kohler's analysis. AI got personal last week and it's more complicated than we think, and you'll find it at abc.net.au.